In this video, I want to share with you how I do personalized products on Etsy. I've been getting a lot of people asking me about that, so I figured I'd make a video. Hello everyone, my name is Mike. I'm a full-time print-on-demand seller. I make YouTube videos showing you how to make more money on merch on demand and Etsy. If you like this kind of content, you get any value out of this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, click the bell, and like the video. Now, before I share with you how I do personalized products on Etsy, I just want to do a quick sales update for merch on demand and for Etsy. So today is Wednesday, December 17th, 6:05 a.m. in the morning. Yesterday I had another good day, so ended up doing 58 sales and $109 in royalties. That's going to put me at 707 sales for the month and $1,500 in royalties. So that is good to see, already doing better than last month in November. And if we go ahead and take a look at Etsy, Etsy has been solid, so let me get rid of that. So for the month, sitting at 280 sales and $4,457 in revenue. Now this is revenue, not profit. If it were profit, that'd be really cool. One day it will be like that. But basically I make around like 50% because I charge free shipping. I also sell a lot of digital downloads also on my shop. And yesterday you can see I had another good day, $261 in royalties, and ended up doing 20 orders. So those are my stats for merch and Etsy. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, where I post my daily sales for both merch on demand and for Etsy, the link is in the description. I'm also documenting my journey every day on making 10K a month by the end of 2026. So if you want to follow me on my journey, you can click the link in the description and follow me here on Instagram. If you just kind of want to watch the journey and kind of get to know me more on a personal level. But now let's go ahead and get into the content of the video. All right, so if you're selling on Etsy and you've been struggling to get sales and you're not doing personalization, I would highly recommend that you learn how to do personalization, because it is really what separates Etsy from merch on demand and makes Etsy very unique, because you can get very specific personalized custom products, and it's just a great way to get sales. So I figured, since Christmas is, oh, I got a merch on demand sale. It's always fun to kind of check those out. Okay, there we go. So sorry, I got kind of thrown off. Since Christmas is almost over and we got Valentine's Day coming up, I figured I would do a personalized Valentine's Day mug. Also, if you've been following my channel, you know that I really preach mugs, or at least I preach that on my school community. So I figured we do a personalized Valentine's Day mug. And so the way I like to do it is just go ahead and click that keyword into Etsy and use Everbee. Now, if you don't have Everbee, I would also highly recommend Everbee. It's just going to take out all the guesswork. Instead of you uploading in the dark, you're going to get real actual data that's going to show you what is selling, so you know what to design for. So I like to type in the keyword, click on product analytics, and they got this marketing stuff going on, so we'll get rid of that. Oops, gotta do it again. Okay, so that's what I want right there. Yes, miss out on this offer. Okay, so once I've typed in the keyword, I like to hit this Everbee database button, because right now it's only pulling up 60 listings. So just click on that right there. Okay, and the way that I like to kind of format it is I just get rid, because I don't really care about last month. I just want to see total sales. So just kind of go like that. Okay, there we go. And here we got all the total sales. And then what I want to do is I want to click this little button right here, so that it'll show me the best sellers. So right here we can see what some of the best sellers are for custom Valentine's Day mugs. And if we just go ahead and take a look at this first one right here, we're just going to see like the insane amount of sales and revenue, these personalized Valentine's mugs products can get. Because if we just go right here, we're going to see it's been around for 35 months. And here are all the stats. I mean, total sales, 15,000 sales, total reviews, monthly revenue. But where I like to go is right here, and I like to go to all time. And right here, we're going to see, it's had almost $400,000 in revenue. I mean, that's just ridiculous. You can see the graph right here. And that's $400,000 in revenue in what, three years? So it's just insane how much money you can make on Etsy. And so let's go ahead and take a look at this one right here. And let's see what it says. Okay, you are the best thing I've ever found on the internet. So that's pretty funny. So funny sells. And then we see the personalization is this Kyla right here with a little heart. So let's go ahead and do something similar. And what I like to do is I like to find designs like this and make something similar. And instead of just doing a straight up copy, because I just don't want to do another straight text design, I want to come up with something just a little bit more unique. And so the way I like to do it is I like to add some type of clip art into the design, or sometimes I'll just switch up the phrase, but I like this phrase right here. And what for this example, I want to add something in. So since we're doing Valentine's Day, I'm thinking maybe some type of Valentine's Day clip art. And the first thing that came to my mind was like a cute little Cupid that we can just kind of put on the side here. So I think that's what we're going to go with. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a screenshot like this. And then we'll jump on over to Ideogram. I want to go ahead and click on this upload button right here. And we're going to go ahead and find that screenshot. Just make sure it's the right one. Hit spacebar. Okay, boom, there we go. And then we want to hit the describe button. This is why I love Ideogram so much, because it just describes and makes the prompts for me. And okay, so here we go. Now I don't want to actually make the design. I just want to copy this, and I'm going to jump on over to ChatGPT, and I'm going to ask ChatGPT to actually switch up the prompt. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, so what I've written in ChatGPT, I said add a bashful, cartoonish girl Cupid to this prompt, and then I copy and pasted the prompt right here. And we'll go ahead and hit enter, take a quick sip of coffee while ChatGPT makes the new prompt for us. Okay, and we're just going to go ahead and copy this like that. Okay, so copy it. Then we're going to go back to Ideogram. We're going to delete that, and we're going to paste in that new prompt. And right here, I like to do 3.0, 3x4 design, and then have the magic prompt off. And we're just going to hit generate. And we're going to see what we get. Now, it might not be perfect the first try, so we might have to do it a couple more times. Let's just see what we get right here. So we'll just wait. Sometimes it hits on the first try. Okay, so not too bad. Oh, and I kind of want to switch out the name so it's not so damn obvious. Okay, so you are the best thing I've ever found on the internet. So these actually look pretty good right here. And I actually like it with the arrow. So for the most part, these are pretty good. Let me just, this is actually pretty good right here. So I think that works. What do you guys think? I think just the bow and arrow is just a little messed up. Okay, so let's just go ahead and see if I can go ahead and fix that. So I'm just going to go back to ChatGPT and run another edit. Okay, so what I said here is make the Cupid wearing red and red wings with a bow and arrow, make it more Cupid looking. So I'm just going to go ahead. Oh, and also I'm going to change the name from Kyla to Jennifer. Okay, so we'll copy and paste that new prompt into Ideogram. Let's see what we get here. Okay, so here we go. This actually looks pretty good. Let's go with, so I like this one right here. Okay, so this looks good. Maybe get rid of this. So I think that looks kind of, she's missing an arrow. Okay, so sometimes you got to kind of remix it a couple of times. So actually, no, there's an arrow right there. Okay, so that one. Okay, so this looks good. You are the best thing I've ever found on the internet, Jennifer. Now, I would like to make this heart kind of red, but I can do that in Photoshop. But I think this looks pretty good right here. It's similar. So let's go ahead and, once you found the design that you like, you just want to go ahead and click upscale. So we're going to go ahead and upscale it right here. And then once it's done upscaling, I'll upscale it again in another website. All right, so it is done upscaling. So I'm just going to click on it, then click download. And then I'm going to jump over to this website right here called Upscale Media. Now this website does cost money, so I pay like 10 or 20 bucks a month, but it does a good job upscaling. So I'm just going to go ahead and find it, click on it, and it's going to do its thing. Okay, so it is done upscaling, and now we'll just hit download image. And now we want to jump on over to Photoshop. All right, so I'm here on Photoshop, and the first thing that I like to do is just open up a new Canva. So we'll go 4500 by 5400, hit create, click this button right here, and then click that button right there to get rid of the black background. And then I'm just going to find the upscaled image, go like this, boom. Okay, and then we can go ahead and just scale it out. So hit option and then pull up like this. You want to make it nice and big, take up all the space. I kind of wish I could get rid of that black thing, but I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Now, I would like to maybe add some red in here, so I'm just going to click this dropper right here. I don't really like this red that much. I'm just going to kind of edit it a little bit. Let's try this again here. Let's do a little darker. And I'll hit the paint bucket tool, so G, click on it again, and bam. Okay, I think that looks a little bit better. So you can see I'm just kind of touching up the design right here. And I want to go ahead and make this red also. Maybe got to click it a few times so it works. Make sure everything looks good. Okay, so there we go. Oh, and I want to get rid of, actually, maybe should we keep the comma? Yeah, we can keep the comma. Does it have the comma in the, no, it doesn't have the comma. Okay, so we'll get rid of the comma. And the way you do that, you just hit E, and we're just going to go ahead and get rid of that. Okay, so now we want to get rid of the background, so I'm just going to go ahead and click Control and click on the actual layer right there, and we want blending options. And then this right here where it says blend, we're just going to slide this down. Whoops, try that again. Okay, there we go. Hit OK. And now we got rid of the white background. So now we got our design. Just going to go ahead and save that. So we'll save it to, let's just go with Jennifer. Okay, so now that we have our actual our design, now we want to go ahead and upload that onto Etsy. So let's go ahead and let me go ahead and show you how you do that. So I'm just going to go to Etsy here, and let's go to listings, and just want to hit add a listing. Okay, so what kind of item is it? It's a mug. So we're going to go mug. Just going to keep it simple. Continue. This is a physical item. Continue. What's going on? Oh, there's more. Who made it? I made it. So a member of your shop, another, oh no, so this is going to be fulfilled by Printful, so another company or person. What is it? It's a finished product. When was it made? It's made to order. And partner, so we want to select our partner. So I like to use Printful. And bam, just like that. And now we can go ahead and hit continue. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do here is come up with a title. And, you know, the way I like to do my titles is actually just use a GPT, my school community. So I just go to classroom right here, and I'm just going to find it. It is this one right here that says Etsy POD keyword lister. I also have one for digital downloads as well. If you want to join my school community, link is in the description. But right here, just go ahead and click like that. And what's really cool about this GPT is you can actually just upload the design. So let's go, where is it? It is this one right here, Jennifer. And then what you want to do is you just want to type in like mug or Valentine's Day mug. Valentine's Day mug. Let's see what it comes up with here. So it's going to give us a title. It's going to give us a description. And it's also going to give us 13 tags. So right here, Valentine's Day mug for her. Okay, so that's a mistake right there. So it can make mistakes. So we're just going to go ahead and switch this up. So go ahead and copy and paste that. Come back to the title. Valentine's Day mug for him. You are the best thing I found on the internet. Cute Cupid gift, personalized mug for girlfriend. Now, one thing I will admit is that I do want to have personalized as the first keyword. That's going to help me rank better, in my opinion. So personalized Valentine's Day mug for him. You are the best thing I found on the internet. Cute Cupid gift. And let's switch out personalized for custom. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good. Okay, and now what we want to do here is we want to add in some photos. So to do that, we're going to have to go over to Printful. Okay, so now we want to get the photos for our mug for Etsy. So you just want to come over here to Printful, and we're going to go ahead and click on Product Templates. This is where you can actually make the mockups. So when you're making the photos for the mug, you know, I like to kind of have it like this, kind of like right in the middle. I think that looks good. And I want to get rid of that right there. And this is basically my process right here. Okay, so there we go. That looks good. And then these are the ones that I like to pick. So you can have up to 20 mugs now on Etsy. So I'm just kind of so used to doing this. I just know which ones that I like. So those are the ones that I like. And then I'll get rid of the handle on left. Just keep it handle on right. JPEG, generate mockups, and then click download mockups. Okay, now we got our photos. So now we want to jump back on over to Etsy. We're going to find that. Okay, so now it's uploading the photos for us. And you want to have one that's nice and big. the mockup is really important, or the thumbnail is very important. So I'm just going to click on just thumbnail, and I want to zoom that all the way out, make it nice and big. Okay, there we go. I think that works well. I mean, you could also maybe go with this one too, but I think that's big, and you can see the design. You can see that's a mug. Okay, so that's going to work well. Now for the description, we should have been able to get a description from the ChatGPT. So right here, okay, so right here, how to order, shipping time, returns and refunds, mug details. Okay, so there we go. So that looks good. But there is something important that I do like to add in the description for personalization. So how to order, basically what you want to do here is you want to say, add in your personalization and then choose your desired mug size. So do something like add in the name you want on the mug, and then choose your desired mug size, and I don't know why it says that. And then click add to cart, proceed to checkout to enter shipping. Okay, shipping time, returns and refunds, questions, custom orders, want a personalized mug. Actually, we can probably get rid of that because they already know it's a personalized mug. Okay, mug details, ceramic. So here we got some information. Okay, so that looks good. And then this is mandatory right here. So personalization. So you want to click on this. And you just want to basically just copy and paste the same thing that you set up here. So add in the name you want on the mug. And then what I also like to put is double check spelling. Double check spelling and put a little, oops, can't even spell. And I like to put a little smiley face. Okay, there we go. So now you want to make this mandatory. You can't make it optional, but you want to make it mandatory. So make personalization. So don't have that checked off. For pricing, for me, I like to have it after I do 20% off sale. I like to have it at like $19.99 for an 11 ounce and $24.99 for a 15 ounce, and then add on shipping. You can make some really good money with mugs. I make anywhere between 10 to 15 bucks depending on what size mug that they purchase. So you're just going to basically do all this. I don't want to it's just going to take too long of a video if I do all this stuff. So quantity, we're going to do $9.99. Let's just type this in. Maybe it will be able to. So I'm just going to go $24.99. Variations, physical item. Okay, then we want to do the tag. So we'll go back here to ChatGPT and we get some good tags right here. Bada bing, bada boom. Find the tag section. Where the heck is it? Did I miss it? Tags, yeah, right there. So copy and paste makes it super easy. Look how quick and fast that is. Now it does say that I have an error. What's the error? Let me get this out the way here. Please fix the following error in order to save your changes. Processing profile. I would like to be able to preview it. That's what I was hoping for. Processing profile. So add the profile. Made to order. Okay, so made to order. Bam. Okay, there we go. So now we can go ahead and preview it. Let's see what we got here. So we got the nice photos. You can also add in a video, which I would recommend. We got the personalization. Add in the name you want on the mug. Double check spelling, description. This all looks good. When I do my descriptions, I like to have these headings like this in capital letters with some stars. Just gives a nice, clean, and professional look. So that actually looks pretty good right there. And that is basically my process. And so I would just go ahead and hit publish. But I'm telling you, these personalized mugs, I mean, you can just see here by the sales, you can just make a lot of money. So that is my A to Z process. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments or in the YouTube comments. I'll make sure to go ahead and answer them. And if you're looking for a supportive community, so you don't feel like you're on this print-on-demand journey alone, and you want to be part of the movement, consider joining my school. Again, like I said, you get a lot of support, but you also get prompts and niches every day. You also get access to all my GPTs. You also get all my free prompts. I have like 19, or I'm going to have 1,900 prompts here in a second that you get as a free sign-up bonus. So consider checking it out. If not, it's all good. I will continue making free YouTube content here on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Adios.